Hey there, Becca here from Inside the Square. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can customize the cart icon style in your Bedford Squarespace theme. Now, if you're using a Brine theme or a template, I have a different tutorial for that one, a link below. This is specifically for those using the Bedford theme family. So before we get into it, just a super quick intro. My name is Becca Harpain. I'm a Squarespace designer, a Squarespace Circle member, a self-professed CSS super nerd, and the founder of InsideTheSquare.co, a resource on all things custom CSS used by Squarespacers around the world. Now, before I say this word again, gotta do the legal info here. The term Squarespace is a trademark of Squarespace Incorporated. This content is not affiliated with Squarespace Incorporated. I just love using Squarespace and want to help others learn how to customize it using cool codes. So there are quite a few that we're going over in the video today. So I went ahead and made a cheat sheet for you and wrote them all down. Head on over to insidethesquare.co/cart icon. That's insidethesquare.co/cart icon. I'm going to hop here into my demo site. You can see I just have a sample product that I threw in there as the basic demo. And this right here is what we're going to talk about today. This little thing that pops up that says you have one item in your cart and that's your subtotal. We're going to talk about how to change that with some neat CSS. So I'm going to hop into design and then scroll down to the custom CSS selection on my menu there. Okay, this is where we're going to paste the code that we're going to be using. Now, one of the first things that I like to do, because my brand is Inside the Square, is get rid of these rounded edges. I like things to have more of a square shape to them. So I'm going to paste the very first code from the CSS cheat sheet right here into the custom CSS section. And now you can see that actually has the squared off edges. Pretty cool, right? Now, let's say you're not a fan of that cart icon that's there. You just want it to say one item and the subtotal. I'm going to add the second line of code from the cheat sheet there. And that is actually going to remove the cart image, and it's going to scoot the details over just a little bit to the left. Just got to add the dash to it there and add that there. There we go. Now I'm going to add the second code from the cheat sheet, and I'll walk you through what this one's doing. Now you'll notice here we had a big change right there. Not only did the cart go away, but the details that said one item shifted to the left, so the spacing looked pretty good there. So I'll show you really quickly. If we don't remove that extra spacing, where the cart was is just a big old blank spot, and it looks kind of weird. So I like scooting the details over to the left if I'm removing the cart from the style there. Now let's say we want to get real crazy and remove the background color of it as well and have it only show up with the text and then an underline. That's the third code in the cheat sheet, and I'm going to paste it here and walk you through it. All right, so pasting that code in here, what we've done is removed that border radius again, but we've also changed the background to a solid white and said that there's no background image to it either. So it's just going to be the underline. Then we went ahead and removed the shadow that button had before, and we gave it a solid underline on the bottom. Then we made sure that the font would be that solid black. And then we actually increased the size of the font and the thickness of the font so it looked like that subtotal a little bit better. And then last but not least, we pulled the subtotal in a little bit to the right just to make sure that it was more evenly balanced there. Now I have one more code that I'd like to show you because this one I think is really cool. It basically creates the same effect, but now when you hover over it, instead of seeing just the cursor change, we're actually going to have it invert the colors. So now, when I hover over it with my cursor, you'll see not only does the shopping cart item come back, but our text gets inverted to a different color. Really makes it stand out a lot more. So again, all of these codes are in the cart icon styles cheat sheet that I made. That's available for free. Head on over to insidethesquare.co/cart icon. That's insidethesquare.co/cart icon. And the most important part, before I forget, don't forget to select save when you're all done. That'll make sure these changes stay active on your Squarespace. All right, that's it for today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe because I post a new tutorial on Squarespace CSS every week. Thanks again for watching and have fun with your Squarespace website. Custom Code Academy is coming up. Want in? Head on over to customcodeacademy.com to learn more and sign up.